Delation Howard here with Third Movement, wanting to bring a video called three ways to overcome sin. Now, the first way, or the first thing we can do to overcome sin is understanding that inside sin, we build comfort levels. And inside that sin, and you have the comfort levels built up. You understand that it's easier to do that sin. It's easier to do something that you're comfortable to than to do something that's uncomfortable. People, we living in a world where comfort is at an all-time high. Everything is about being comfort nowadays. Everything is about being comfortable, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you want to take the premise of being comfortable to the Word of God and the things of God. So, for instance, I know that for me to overcome sin, I got to make sure, okay, I'm comfortable in the Word. The Word is something where it comforts me. The Word is like second nature to me. I actually feel uncomfortable when I don't read the Bible. And that's what we got to get to. When I don't read the Bible, or when I'm not around His Word, or when I don't hear His Word, it's something wrong with me. I feel like, okay, this is unnatural. Like, it's something going on. I didn't get a chance to read the Word today. And the same thing with prayer. Prayer should be such a comfortable that when you don't pray, it's unnatural. And when you don't pray, you start to say, well, man, I'm doing wrong. I feel like it's a sin because I'm not praying. Even though not praying is not a sin, but the whole point of I got to build that comfort level up so strong that I can go to His Word. I have to have a comfort level in the people around me so that when I can have a comfort to, okay, my pastor, if I need him, I should be able to go to him at all times. And when I need him, I should have that comfort to go to him at all times. See, because what you're comfortable in is something you're going to stay in. People are not going to put themselves in uncomfortable positions. Normally. Now, you have some abnormal situations, and that's cool. But normally, we're going to try to keep ourselves in comfortable situations. So, just knowing that, I got to make sure my relationship with Jesus Christ is at a comfort level. So that's the first thing. Having confidence in the Word. I'm making myself comfortable with the Word of God and the things of God are with the relationship with the people of God. So having a comfort. Number two, you got to start loving, because here's the deal. You're gonna hate one or you're gonna love the other. If you love one God, you're gonna hate the other God. Jesus said that. That's clear. So when you in sin, you literally hating God. So now you trying to get out of sin. The best way to get out of sin is start loving God. Once you start loving God, you're gonna hate sin. You're gonna hate to do the thing that you don't want, that's not like God. You're gonna hate getting into that sin if you love Jesus. So right now you should be building that love on Jesus. And how do we build that love on Jesus? By doing the things of God, by studying His Word, by always praying, always praising, always worshiping Him. These things are what builds love for us. They build faith and they build love in Jesus Christ. You see what I'm saying? So if I love God, I'm not going to want to do the things that's against Him. Or if I love God and when I do the things that's against Him, I'm going to feel so wrong. I'm going to feel so much pain because I am hurting the very thing that I love. The thing that you love is what you're going to put your time and talents into, is what you're really going to focus on. So what I'm trying to say is build that love with God, or that love of God, or that love in God, to where it's so strong that when sin comes about, you're not gonna want to do it because you know that that's not like my Father, and I love my Father so much that it's actually hurting me. And you're not gonna have love for sin. You're gonna hate sin, and that's gonna start the process of getting over something. Because you're not gonna wanna, on average, now you have some abnormal situations once again, but on average, a human being is not gonna want to be with something they don't love, or they're not gonna be around something they don't love. So number one was to get comfort in the things of God. Number two is start loving God and start literally hating sin. That's just that simple, hating sin. And the third thing is understanding that, I think I forgot my train of thought now on what the third process. Okay, yes. The third part was literally put all the stuff away that reminds you of that sin. For instance, if you have a pornography addiction and you're trying to get over it, you're not going to have porn in the house, or you're going to have some kind of system on your computer that's going to try to help filter out pornography websites. You're not going to want to listen to high sexualized music. You're not going to want to watch movies with sex scenes in them. These are things that you're going to cut out. So cut out things that reminds you of your sin, or that's going to bring the sin to your memory. And it may be something that you always did right before you did that sin. Then stop doing that one thing. I start doing things that's totally counter to that one thing you did. So in a quick summary, we gotta to start the process of overcoming sin, or start the process of turning away from sin, we have to get comfortable in the things of God. We have to start loving God and literally hating sin. We literally have to start hating sin. There's no question about it. Just start hating it. And number two is start putting yourself around the things of God, and get things that remind you of your sin from around you. You see what I'm saying? So you do those three things. These are three things that we can do to start the process of overcoming sin. The Lacy Howard third movement. If you like this video, just hit the like button. If you like the video, also subscribe, because we're gonna have more videos like this, and videos that's gonna help the whole man, help you become a full Christian and living in the last days for Jesus Christ. Because it's gonna get a lot worse. But we have a faith in Jesus Christ that He's gonna make it better. The Lacy movement, and I'm out. I'm third movement, and I'm out.